Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to Orla Live for Tuesday, the 15th of July, 2025. My name is Paul Fitzsimons. I'll be joined by Orla Donohoe in the next few minutes. Yeah, geez, we have a packed show here tonight now, I have to say. I was talking about, there was a shooting, two black guys shot up a house in Mullingar. There's a video of that. We also have Glyn Road, the old folks' residence there that they have built. There was a protest there this evening because people seen foreigners in there yesterday viewing the apartments. Now, these apartments are supposed to be for Irish old age pensioners over 60 years of age. But we all know what happens here now is that the people that are on the housing list won't be getting these, that they'll go to migrants coming into the country who are only in the country a wet day. And that's where they're going to be going to. But we'll talk about that in a while. I hope to have someone on from Coolock there talking about it too. So I'm going to just go through a few of these. How are you? Or how are you early? Kevin Coyle. Sorry, there's Kevin there. Kevin Coyle. They'd be late for their own funerals. Ha ha ha. Who are we talking about here? Hold on. Yeah, no, that's it. I'm only a minute. Oh, I'm on time. Yeah, hi, Colin. Hi, everyone. Kevin Coyle. Are they late or are we early? You're early, Kevin. That's what it was. You were early. Well, you're up at Coolock. I'm going to play a bit of the Coolock there now in a while. I'll wait to get a few more on to talk about that. Hi, Kev. Hi, Coyle. Good evening, everyone. Hope you're all keeping well. Yes, we are. Not very good. Kev, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, okay. Martin must be doing his makeup or something. He's not. Martin doesn't do Tuesdays or Thursdays. Myself and Orla does this. They only come on a Sunday night. They only come on when they feel like it. We're the hardliners here. Kevin Coyle. All good. What's the story? How are you all? Everyone is doing well, Kevin, I'd say. Yeah, everyone is doing good. Hey, Angie. How's things, Angie? How are you, Catherine? How's things? Orla be on in a minute. Orla is actually moving house, so I would say she'd be probably late coming on, but never fear. Orla always gets on time. Just let me see that I send her on that. I did send it on, and she has seen it. So yeah, so that's okay. So yeah, I'll just go through a few of these. How's you, Paul? How's the form? All good. Yeah. It's a bit of a backlash from people ringing me that wouldn't ring me 3 weeks ago, so I'm not answering their calls now. I put out a call to them 3 weeks ago, maybe a month ago, to ring me about this and talk to me about different stuff. They didn't talk to me. They didn't want to talk to me then. Now that this was all published on Sunday night and it went live out Sunday night, there's a few more stuff to come out as well. Not tonight, maybe, but there will be more stuff coming out. And now they all want to talk. The phone is hopping all the time. So listen, no, you wouldn't talk 3 weeks ago. Talk to you later, boys. Yeah, clap hands. Any update on the new party? Yes, we're working behind the scenes on that. There we are. Yeah. Hi, Paul Fitz. How are you, Catherine? How's things? Hi, Paul. Hey, good evening, Paul. Looking snazzy. Thanks very much. I need a shave now, to be honest. This is a rough look. But my hair's done anyway. That's the main thing. I'm going to bring up Orla. Hello, Orla Donohoe. How are you? Oh, look at this. Pretty in pink. What's the story? Have you
Well,
moved
how are you?
yet?
Kind of.
Deadly. Deadly. Happy days. Brilliant.
I'm in the throes of it, as to say.
Yeah. And we won't see you tomorrow. I'll be only in for a while tomorrow.
No,
anyway,
I was telling John, because we have to have everything done by Friday, and it's just going to put too much pressure on us. And the landlady's coming up tomorrow, so I need to be here first. So unfortunately,
we can't be everywhere.
I'd love to be in two places at the one time, I physically can't.
Yeah, I'm just going to go through some of these. Hi, what's the story, lad? How are you, Gar? How's things? Good evening, Mr. Fitzsimons. Good evening, Miss Mulcahy. Hi, Paul and Orla. How are you? Fergus Power. Good evening, Paolo, Orla, and all you beautiful patriots. Hope you're all keeping well. God bless you and yours, Ergen Gabra. Yeah, how are you, Paul? How's things? And I have to say, Sunday night show went down a treat. We had, was it 1800 we had Orla watching live here?
Yes.
And it apparently there was 2,300 watching live on the YouTube channel as well. So over 3,500,
Well, I checked it. Actually, I checked it today or this evening because I just wanted to look back on something, and it was this was just the YouTube, 3,300 views.
Yeah. Brilliant. MDC reposted the stream. Yeah, I'm just going to put these up here, lads, and let you see where we're going out. We're going out on X on FitzyDub, at FitzyDub, at Anthony L. Casey, at Rugermorph27, and Northern Force 23. Also on Facebook, Paul Fitzsimons, and www.theirishchannel.com/live. You can buy us a coffee if you want. As I said, we 3,500 watching the other day, and I got 2 coffees. It wasn't bad. But at least you got your Bulmers, Orla.
I won't even get it off. I won't even get it off you tomorrow, Paul.
Yeah, I'm getting lots of texts in here now, I have to say. Hi, Paul. Hi, everyone. Hey, Catherine. Paul, yeah, there was a stabbing on Foley Street yesterday. There's an update on that, by the way. Irish chap suffered punctured lung and an artery to his leg. He's recovering in hospital at the moment. Thank the Lord. I actually have the voicemail there. I'm going to play it in the next few minutes of a guy who was actually talking to him today. He's all right. If he hadn't got that belt to use as to turn off the, what's it, a torn key or whatever the hell it is for blocking the artery. If he hadn't got that, he'd have died. Angela Leggett. Hello, Angela. How are you doing? Angela. Everything is good. Good evening, Ferg. Mary McMahon. Hi, Paul.
Hey,
Hi,
Mary.
everyone. How's everyone? I did ask for coffee there. Squiddy threatening Irish people. Who was he threatening? He didn't threaten me now. But listen, it's all hot air, lads. Don't be minding them threatening. If people are threatening you, they're not going to do anything. It's the man who says nothing. That's the man you worry about. But yeah, that's horrendous playing. Hi, Orla. John Langan. Fair play. Hi, Orla. Hi, Orla. Fergus, your legend. Yeah. Why is this not coming up here now? Yeah. Good evening. Good evening, Miss Donohoe. Yes. Drew Cook. Apparently, there has been 3 stabbings in Arklow in the last 2 weeks and cannot get any information on them. No. Told you, Orla. Love the pink. Told you. Pink. Yeah. Hey, Patriot Mammy. Yeah. Kevin Coyle. No, I didn't even, Paul. Heard it went well, though. Yeah, I have the videos there, so I'll play that now in a while, yeah. 6-minute video. I think Niall was talking up there. Dahi. Hi, lads. Hi, Dahi. How are you? Never stop fighting for the truth, Fergus. None of us are. We're all fighting for the truth. And I got a couple of calls today from about this unity shite. So, yeah, we'll see. I said it to him, unless we're all sitting in a room together, unless all of us are sitting in a room together and we can hash out everything and we can call people out to their faces and let everyone else hear their answers, I'm not interested. That's just the way I am. I'm sorry, you know what I mean? If you can't talk in front of people and tell the truth, well, then don't talk at all. It's no good having your little 3 and 4 people that sit down meetings, the people you pick, and let them hash out stuff. I don't know why Derek Bly was even there. I'm being honest with you. Derek Bly is nothing. He's nobody. What is he now? He has no party, or maybe he'll get his party back. But as far as I knew, he was walking away in politics. So I'm not even going to give them any airtime now, to be honest with you.
Well, I mean, he got up publicly and said he was leaving politics. So,
but listen, we all know. Should he left politics? Should he handed over the party to Anthony?
I know.
And it was down to him. It was down to him to have the proper people there for the vote. It wasn't down to Anthony. We walked into that where it was wide open. We thought everything was good and above board. That was down to Derek Bly. So Derek Bly, it's all on you.
He was the president.
Well, he has to own this. This is all on him. This is not on us. Yeah. The way people are turning it on us saying, oh, you did this underhandedly. And no, we didn't. No, we didn't. You did. You made sure you knew your people went there. Why didn't you ask the question? Oh, where's Alico? Or where's Darren? Or where's such a body? You didn't do that. So that's on you. You need to own this, not us.
Well, if you're in a job, who's responsible for everything? The staff. It's the boss. It's as simple as that.
The
staff don't show up. It's the boss's responsibility to see where those staff are.
Another shooting in Westmead by other Africans. Yeah, I seen that there. I think I have it pulled down. Let me just check there.
Hey, Daniel.
Did you see that one in Westmead? Yeah. Yeah. Hold on. Have we got it there?
I didn't hear anything about Westmead now.
The Mullingar, the thing in Mullingar. Did you not see that? Mullingar shooting.
No, but sure, look, I haven't. I've been busy the last couple of days.
You've been up to your eyes in it. But I'm going to play it here now, and anyway, we talk about it there for a minute. Finish off a few comments there. Nice one, man. Hi, Paul and Orla. Good evening, Paula. Good evening, Mark. How are you?
Hey, Mark. How are you?
Rumma Jing. My daughter told me that joke a while ago. She told me that. What do you call it? What do you call an Indian man in a skip? Rumma Jing.
Oh, sweet God. Right. Don't give up your day job, Paul.
Is this is me day job? Is the nationalist movement completely divided? Herman's camp, Mal's camp, Michelle Keene's camp, Casey Murphy camp, and a few headless chickens doing their own thing, doing the government job for them. These are the ones that sowed the divide here, mate. We didn't sow any divide here. I'm sorry, but we didn't. You know what I mean? But we have our camp now, Casey Murphy, Fitzsimons camp. We're in that camp. I'm in that camp. Yes, I am. And there's a lot of people in that camp with us now at this moment in time after what they heard and saw the weekend. So, yeah. Jason, hi, Paul and Orla. It's not right that people coming into Ireland get $580 paid on ESB and rent paid and €38, and people with disabilities, old people and families struggling don't. That's exactly what's happening in this country, and it needs to stop. Again, what I said about Coolock as well, people coming in and skipping the housing list. One of the girls was on to me earlier. Her next door neighbour is 22 years on the housing list. She's on the housing list since her young fella was born, and the young fella is 22 this year, and she's still on the housing list. And yet these migrants can come in here 6 months, 8 months, 12 months and get houses. The country is finished, lads. I'm being honest with you. It is. It's finished. I was only talking to someone today about it. Like, unless there's mass deportations and all these houses are given back, we're Donald Ducked.
I know.
Good luck on your move, Orla. Yeah, she's not moving show. She's only moving house. She's okay. She's not going to RTA yet.
Well, I'm only just moving to a different area in Carlow. That's it. But I mean, I'm actually. I have to say now, I'm able to speak about this, but I'm actually in a lucky position because our landlady decided to sell the house. But luckily enough, she has a few other houses, so we were able just to move into one of her others. But otherwise, I would have been, again, looking for somewhere to live, which is not easy these days.
It's not easy nowadays. Sure, it's not. It's not. No, with the price of rent and everything else, it's sickening, like, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, guys. Did you see the 25-year-old Indian man up north of Dublin to sleep with a 23-year-old scumbag? 23-year-old. Hi, guys. Did you see the 24-year-old Indian man? Was it not a 13-year-old? I think it was a 13-year-old he's talking about. Yeah.
Oh my God.
There's a few of them. There's been a few of them here, and it's happening on a larger scale now. It's happening. It's crazy. Anne-Marie Porcel, I completely agree with you, Jason. It's beyond shameful. Yeah, Chris, yeah. Frankie, a lot of them up north, the unions are controlled and influenced by the Jewish Israeli lobby. That's all you need to know. Yeah, that's happening everywhere. Sure, aren't we? Eddie O'Grady. There was two there for the vote on Anthony. There was two there for the vote on Anthony. He could have voted against having Anthony, and it would have been a stalemate. I'm sick of listening to Derek's bullshit. Well said, Eddie. I'm sick of listening to that. To be honest with you, we haven't heard any of Derek's bullshit because Derek has kept quiet. Derek needs to step up and own this. This is all Derek's fault. But as you can see, was this all a ploy to get rid of the competition? You know what I mean? Have no competition for this new party, Grán a Héireann or whatever they're going to call it. You know what I mean? And make no mistake, it was put out 2 months ago that Herman Kelly will have a place in this new party. I don't think Herman Kelly should be anything to do with any new parties. He has ruined one party already. So, yeah. Colin O'Flaherty uses a black on black violence. Yes. Hi ho. I have an appointment for Glencore tomorrow, 10:30. I lived there 6 years ago and had to move out because of fire. That's right. But are you getting a house in there, Lost at Sea? I hope you are getting a house in there. I really do. But there's videos there, and I'm going to play the videos down in a while. Heidi ho, people. How are you doing, John?
Hey, John. How are you?
Listen.
I hope there's a good turnout now tomorrow.
I'm sure there will. Hi, Paul. Paul, what do you call a Muslim banging a sheep? Go on. I'd say it's down here a little bit. But your woman did one. Did you ever see your woman? I watch her all the time on TikTok. She's a Cockney one. She's very good. And she said, "Did you hear about the Muslim got caught having sex with a sheep, and the police could do nothing about it because it was Islam?" I know, yeah, I know. She said it even better than me now, I have to say. 22 years on the housing list is absolutely atrocious.
That is atrocious. Like, that is unbelievable.
Yeah. Come back to Cavan. Hey, there you go. You all ready for tomorrow? Let's do this, everyone. May God bless each and every one of you. Yeah, John, everyone's ready to go in there tomorrow. I'd say there'll be a great turnout there tomorrow.
Hopefully.
Me and you. I didn't mean you necessarily. I meant the nationalist movement as a whole is divided. It all comes down to numbers at election time, and the votes have been split forever. I agree with you. We do need unity, but unless we get us all in one room. I was talking to someone tonight, and they said, "Oh, we tried this twice before, and it didn't happen." Unless we have us all in a room, all the nationalists, anyone who's got to do with nationalism in this country, there's an awful lot of people need to be in that room. You know what I mean? Myself, Ferg Power, Gavin Pepper, Malachy Steen, everyone, anyone who's hasn't got to do with it, and let's hash it out, and let's call each other fucking idiots, or let's call each other out for what they did, and let's see what your answer is to say why you didn't do that and why you believe this and why. That's all I want. I have no problem standing with people if they're straight up and they're honest. If they're not going to be straight up and honest, good luck to you. I don't want to have anything to do with anyone like that, you know?
Yeah, I know.
Good evening, Paula. The government have declared war on the people. They have, yes. Glad you got somewhere. Orla Donohoe. Orla Donohoe. Good evening, everyone. The government declared war on the Irish. You need to bring, 2,600 Taliban on the way. Yeah. Listen, there's a video there that I was looking at today. The Brits let so many Taliban in here, so many Afghanis into England years ago in when they were pulling out of Afghanistan, and they're all here now. Like they didn't stay in the UK; they came here, Treasure Island. They have houses here now, and they're all that's what's happening here. Eddie Powell, Mike Williams has done a good analogy on clamping down on the work visas outside Europe, which are the main burden on housing costs, but the government are to blame. Yes, Frankie. We are kafir to the Muslims and goyim to the Jews. They both hate us. My dad actually said it to me today. That's something about the Jews, this, that, and the other in the Dáil. Are calling the shots in the Dáil now. They hate Christianity, Ireland, and Ireland is a Christian nation under siege by people driven by hate trying to eradicate us. We need action. We do. Islam. yeah. What do you call it? Yeah, there you go. Islam. Yeah.
But you're don't control half of the world, so yeah, doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, waiting 20 years myself, and I know I'll never be given anything. Yeah, Del, it's true. It's true. And then you have you have googly eyes coming out, Sinn Féin. You know your man from Donohoe, fucking googly eyes. He's a horrible looking man. But he's talking about Coolock, and it's not even his constituency. He's Donohoe. Yet the Sinn Féin councillors in Coolock are silent about what's going on. You know what I mean? I'm actually going to transfer votes will still help. Transfer between all nationalist parties. Yeah. Evening, Paul. I'm not a nationalist. I'm a socialist Republican. That's no problem, mate. Nationalists need to come together for the good of Ireland and our people. Park the egos. Listen, I'm going to be honest with you. There's no egos here with any of us that I'm with. No egos whatsoever. Now, Herman Kelly has a big ego. I don't know about Malachy or the rest of them. You know what I mean? Like, it's all just noise with them as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, we're not talking about any of that shit anymore now. There's no egos with us. Eddie O'Grady, there's no hashing it out at this stage with people you can't trust to begin with. Yeah, it's true.
And the ones that are stabbing in the back. What have I said over the last few shows? If you can't say something to somebody's face, then don't bother. Simple as that. Never mind about your nonsense online and this, that, and the other. If you don't have the balls to say it to somebody in person, well then forget it.
Lost at sea there. Yes, I think I'm getting a key tomorrow, but if there's a protest, I can't pass it. What do you think? If you're getting a key tomorrow, you're Irish. By all means, you go in there and you get your key. Yeah, by all means. It's foreigners we don't want getting these. Like they have to be given to Indigenous Irish people. They have to be. You can't be given these. Listen, these foreigners are coming in here. The 60-year-old Ukrainian Indians coming in here. Would they be getting them? But the housing for all crowd are, we want to house all. No, we don't want to house all. The people in Coolock that were in there should be getting them houses back now. They should be. They have to be. And then we look after other Irish people. No foreigners goes in there. And I'm being honest with you, that's the way it is. End the story.
Not when we have 16,000 homeless. Irish people have to come first. End of story. That's it.
John Malloy, Drew Cook. John Malloy, I'm heading to Dublin tomorrow. Can't stay over, but the boy, do I want to support that day? Yes, do. And Drew will be taking pictures too. Drew does some great pictures, I have to say. Michael John, Paul, you're looking gorgeous. Thank you, Michael John. I was waiting for you to come in there.
Drew, you can do my job tomorrow, so you can.
Yeah. Paul and Orla, huge thank you to the people of Ireland for this. This is now your time to get up and get you out and shout. Rally for the homeless and rally against the establishment. Get them out now, direct. And again, people have reached out to me again this week for the direct action on the 30th. I'll put that up in a while as well. We need to do this because we're the only ones that's doing this, lads. So we need to do it. Frankie, the migrants here in the United States are given permanent housing, free dental health care, right to vote, and able to serve in the police and military. This is still going on under Trump. One big club. Yes. Right, I'm going to play. Did I say Mullingar? I'm going to play this.
I've sent over a load of videos as well.
Yeah, I'm just going to play this Mullingar one now. We're up to 800 there now, people. So I'll play this Mullingar one first. Yeah, Mullingar.
Oh, I swear to God. Now I'm holding him down before the gas get. Now what can I get enough? You're looking at punching the face of him. Oh, 14 like it's man. Perfect. I swear to God, you're one of the stupidest criminal I've ever seen in my life. Waste, dickhead. What'd you do, Chris? Look at him and his shotgun nostrils. Funny. The size of your nose, bro. What do you do for this?
Oh my God, that is just
shocking.
It is shocking, isn't it? It is shocking. They were kids. 15 years of age, like, you know what I mean? 15 years of age doing that, you know what I mean? That's just shocking. In the middle of Mullingar, during the day at 12:30.
Yeah, I haven't seen that.
You not see it?
No. I've barely been online the last couple of days.
Yeah, no, I know, yeah. But sickening, at 12:30 in the afternoon. I got that sent to me yesterday. And I didn't run with it. I didn't put it out, but Mick O'Keefe put it out today and a lot of others put it out today. But that was actually sent to me yesterday afternoon when it happened. And see, I'm not into it. I don't put out shit for clicks and likes, you know what I mean? It's just, I'm not getting paid for clicks and likes, you know. I'm not getting paid at all, but I'm not getting paid for clicks and likes, you know. But I'm going to go with the Glyn Road, okay, because we have nearly 900 people on here now. So, yeah, I'm just going to put this out here. Hang on there. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, we're nearly up to 900 there now. So, yeah, I'm going to play the Glyn one here, okay? And this is, as I said, Glyn Road, Coolock, Dublin 17, where there was a massive protest there this afternoon, 6.5 minutes long. And I'll come back and address it. Okay.
No, I've been involved since the start with East Wall and all the different areas. There's a lot of us here that have been here from the start. Yesterday we got a couple of phone calls and a couple of members were approached and some emails were sent in to us about these facilities. Now these facilities, we have emailed these and all our new builds in Coolock, letting the government, the TDs and councillors and any of the housing sections, housing for all and all that we are not accepting any economic migrants, no matter how you get speeded up through the system, put across Irish into any facilities. Now yesterday we came up and we met a few residents here. They asked us to put on a protest or have a speech or something. So we went up and we talked between the groups, and this is what has brought us to this. Now, you can listen to your TDs and bits and pieces what they're putting out with the messages and what's going on at the moment, but we have emailed them all to come up here tonight. Every councillor that's voted in, every TD that's been voted in your community has been asked to come up. Have you any councillors or TDs here today?
Of course we don't.
Right, well there's number one for the community. You have no one here and they've been all emailed. It's the same in every area, the same structure, it's the same bullshit. Now, in Finglas, it was the same when it started, when we first found the estate that went out first over there. Over 90% of the estate was a council estate, and migrants less than a month in the country got the houses over Irish, 16 years there. Number 2 that went out was Charlestown then. Same procedure there. For the people of Finglas, they lost out. Second area that went out was Hampton Wood, the new ones up at IKEA. They were built for the council list for the Ballymun people. They lost out there. Next one was the Santry one. The ones in Santry went out. They lost there. Now it can go on and on and on forever and ever. But the point is, we got the information. And what we're asking the public here and the people of Coolock is to be vigilant and keep an eye on this place. We can say yes or no to what the information is that we got.
Get them out! Get them out!
Hill Streets!
Air sheets!
Hill Streets!
Air sheets!
Hill Streets!
Air sheets!
Right, so folks, that's really what we're at the moment. Now, the councillors have put a few emails or videos or TikToks, whatever you want to call them, denying it. It's the same that they've done in every area. So it's up to the people in this road to believe what they're saying or they don't. But the rest of the people in Coolock, we're going to be vigilant. Excuse me, tongue tied. My wife said I have to get a cup. Yeah, so like, I don't really know what else to say. Does anyone else want to say a bit? Michael, would you like to say something? Sorry for putting you in the moment.
Hello, Michael Buck here, around in the election around here. So, when the councillors from around here, when this place is officially opened, each councillor gets a number of keys for in there, and they give it to who they want to, right? So ask those councillors if your family needs housing to give you one of them keys. So what the councillors are doing is they're putting foreign people in who will vote for them.
Yep.
That's what they're doing. Because they know as things go along, Irish people won't vote for them because none of them are here. So they're creating a voter base. So ask the councillors if any of your family need housing to give you one of the keys. Because this is the way Dublin Corporation do it. And if any of the staff in Dublin Corporation say what's going on, it'll seriously inflict their employment. Because they told me what was going on. And when I said, go to the councils and explain it, they said they're the ones reporting them. So this, all councils are working together on this. And they're working against you. And they're working against your children and your future. So when they say they don't do this, why is none of them here? If they were here, they could explain their side of things. And when they say, well, only 60-year-olds will get them places. Well, the retirement age in Ukraine is 60, that the Americans underrate. That's over here. So anybody of any nationality will get apartments before Irish people. Because Irish people are not special in Ireland. They're an endangered species. Now, foreign people are 30% of the population in Ireland now. It's called demography. So when they're 40%, it's game over for us. Because we'll simply be outbred. Because Irish people cannot afford to have children with all the prices of mortgages and everything, and foreign people can. Because they're getting subsidised by the Irish taxpayer. And certain groups in Ireland do not pay any interest on their mortgages. And that's a fact. Now, if you have to compete against that, you cannot. So please email and ask your councillors, when you see them in the Northside Shopping Centre, that you would like Irish people to be housed first, and watch their response. And if you don't say yes, they are your enemies. Okay?
Yeah.
Hello everyone. A bit nervous, but I, like a lot of the residents here, I've lived here 53 years. Now I'm no young one, I don't push prams and stuff like that, but my children do. And my grandchildren will. Okay, now I live at the back of this part here. And whatever is at the back here, one of these security guards the other day stepped out through the apartment out onto the back balcony and was able to look straight into my kitchen where I was sitting down having a cup of coffee. Now, my dogs were barking. I have 2 big dogs, and my dogs were barking, and the security guard was laughing his head off until I got up off the table and basically told them where to go. Not very ladylike. But anyway, last year when we had a meeting about this complex over in Glenbow, we were made a laugh of.
Yeah, that was Coolock there, and the people are right there. They're dead right there. You know what I mean? Niall has been there from the start. Michael's been there from the start. I couldn't get up there this evening now with stuff on, but yeah, and it's right what they're saying. You know what I mean? There's too many of these migrants coming in, and I'm gonna just show this here because watch this. These are two migrants. What are they doing there? You know what I'm saying? Like, these people are being housed in the middle of Coolock. Like, that's the middle of Glen Road. Like, but if anyone wants to come in there and have a chat with us about it, they're more than welcome. Drop me a WhatsApp there, and I'll send it into you there. Slagging me egos here. Eddie O'Grady, come on, Paul, admit it. You have a big ego since you became. Sure, you are even using the tanning beds and all now. I don't use tanning beds at all, Eddie. I'm out walking every day.
Listen, Eddie, he's very popular with the ladies these days.
Yeah.
And gays.
And gays. But Paul, you will know me as Theo Billings from St. Donna's. Yeah, you're Jeff Billings' brother. I remember you. Yeah, I remember who you are, mate. Stevie Boy is my Scottish name. Yeah, I remember you well, Stephen. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Fair play to you. But homemade shotguns. Yeah. But yeah, this is what's happening in Coolock, and this needs to stop. And the people in Coolock, as Michael Burke said, if you're on the housing list here, but I got a message today saying that this was for over 60s. But if it is for over 60s, if you're over 60, get in there if you're on the housing list. The Indigenous Irish people need to be getting these, not foreigners. You can't be letting foreigners come into this country and taking houses over Irish people. As I said, there's one girl, 22 years on the housing list. And there's another girl I got a message from earlier on. She was 60th on the housing list in 2022, and she's 800 now. Come on. How does that happen? There's that's 5 different housing lists. There's 5 housing lists. There is, you know what I mean? We all know that, you know. But these councillors know about this. All of these councillors in Coolock know about this, and they come out and he said, "Oh, the Coolock says no crowd are coming out and saying this, that." I'm gonna actually see how I got it there, and I'm gonna play it. Hang on, just see how I got it. It's a message from Googly Eyes or Donohoe. But post has been removed. Hold on there. Let me see. This was from
who are you talking about?
Oh, he's the councillor for Donohoe. He's a horrible looking fucker, I have to say. You want to see him? He's as ugly as a plate of sin, that man is. Michael.
Played a what?
I played a mortal sin. Oh, he's just an ugly man. Like, he is, yeah. I wonder how much he charges to haunt houses, like, you know what I mean? Because he's one ugly motherfucker, like, you know what I mean? But let me just see how I got this here. Michael McDonagh. Yeah, he was the editor of the Unpublished. Do you remember the Unpublished, the Republican newsletter? Yeah, he was the editor of that. That's who he was. Yeah, share screen. Let me just share it there. And I've no problem slagging these shinners because they're all arseholes, the whole lot of them. So this is him here. I'll see can I get you a picture of him. Look at the horrible head in him, like, you know what I mean? Jesus Christ, man, look at that. He's like Jabba the Hutt. But he has big googly eyes and everything. And he's a shinner. I don't give a shit about shinners or anyone else. So this is what he's posted up. Now, he's not even from the area. Okay, he's not even from the area. He's from Donohoe. He's from where I'm from. And he's talking about Coolock. Don't believe the lies. The so-called Coolock Stand Stronger group is claiming that apartments in Glencourt in Coolock are to be allocated by Dublin City Council to foreign nationals under 30 years of age. It's a lie. This is accommodation for older people over 60 from the council waiting list. The lie is another example of this group deliberately spreading false news to try and rile up people and drum up support for their group. Don't be fooled by them. This is the choice-based letting scheme. This is a 32 one-bedroom. You're just seeing it there. The lads were there. It's a lovely place, like, you know what I mean? Dublin City Council is inviting eligible applicants from our waiting lists who have selected Area B as their area of preference to apply for the above properties, Glencourt, Dublin 17, as a new modern housing development designed for people 60 years of age and older. They're not saying that for Irish people, if you see there, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? That's what they're saying. This is accommodation for older people over 60. So does that mean Afghanis, Ukrainians, Indians, people that are on the new waiting list, that they will get this prioritized over Irish people? No, that's not how this works, lads. And as Michael Burke says, you get on to them tomorrow and you hound them if you're on that waiting list. Them
Exactly,
30,
if you're over
them
60, yeah.
32, them 32 buildings should be housed by Irish people. End of story.
Yes.
End of story. I'm sorry, that's just the way it is, and that's the way it has to be. And if you don't like it, who cares? There'll be protests outside there every night if this doesn't happen, you know. I'm missing the Druids, Brehon Law, monarchy, and the way of Irish. Anything else is slow suicide. Shalom from Munster. Yeah. Dublin 14 about. That's Dublin 14. That's me. But that's what I have to do. We have to start fixing potholes around Dublin 14 now in order to get elected and get that googly-eyed fucker out of there. But yeah. There's serious campy people who still believe the majority of these migrants are refugees, and not everybody knows. But the likes of Sinn Féin and
but there is still people out there believe that 85% are economic migrants.
Yeah. I hate to see these council estate communities being disintegrated by mass migration. Yeah, it's disgraceful. July 30th will be all over the country. John Malloy's thing tomorrow will be up at the Dáil. Yeah, but July 30th, we need to shut down the country. And I had someone, I can't really talk about it now today, but I had someone reach out to me yesterday. Was it yesterday? No, it was Sunday, about getting certain vehicles up and blocking places. I told you, did I? Or I told you the other day, did I, about this? Yeah.
Yes.
So this could be biblical. This could be epic, like, you know what I mean? But again, it needs to be done. It needs to be done because this country is gone. I was only talking to people today about this, like, you know what I mean? 2 people I spoke to today said it to me, Paul, I think we're gone. I think it's gone too far. It's gone. Unless there's mass deportations and these houses are given to Irish people, that's it. We have enough houses in this country for the homeless Irish people. And if we don't keep sending our nurses and doctors away, we have enough work here as well. You know what I mean? Why keep bringing in foreign nationals? For cheap labour. That's all this is. And that's the GDPR and the this, that, and the other. And it's just ridiculous. Like, what's this, Rob? It'd be nice to have some nice middle class accents here. Well, I can speak middle class if you'd like, but it wouldn't be me, would it? Yeah.
Definitely not.
Democracy is for foolish and ignorant, like republicanism. It's a foreign import, a monarchy, and people under God of creation and Irish. Eddie O'Grady, what's Eddie saying? Remember when the white man went to America and stole the lands from the American Indians, when the Native American Indian tried to fight back to defend their lands, and they were called savages? Sound familiar? Yes,
exactly.
It does. Yeah, but that's what they're doing, Eddie. They're painting all of us as far right, and like all I want is for my kids to be safe. That's all I want. I don't give a shit about myself. I don't care about me. You know, that's all we all want, is our kids and our women to be safe. You know what I mean? All is good, but not surrounded by plastic, Paddy, like I said. There's a smart comments now that they're in the public forum. Yeah, where's your smart comments now that we're in the Theodoros? I don't know who that is. Not surrounded by plastic, Paddy. Okay. Don't know who you are. Melissa O'Neill, why are people still emailing gangsters elected? I think they emailed them, Melissa, just to get them to see would they come out there this evening to let the people see that.
Well, the thing is, they should be hounded. They should be hounded on a daily basis. It is their job to make sure that Irish people get housing. And instead of people saying, oh, there's no point, I would be hounding them morning, noon, and night, because the more people annoy the hell out of them, they might actually get up and do something. Why should they sit back and be let away with it?
I just got it. This fella here, what's this fella's name? Theodora Aquinas, whoever this is, I don't know. Why don't you stand at the front of protests instead of hide down the back like cowards? Did you see the last protest? Did you see the last protest? If you seen the last protest in Dublin, there was me, Gavin Pepper, and Ferg Power were at the head of that protest. We walked at the start of that protest. I walk at the start of all the protests. I do not hide anywhere. And I will stand front and centre on the 30th, July 30th as well. I have no problem doing that. and that's just the way it is. July 30th, yes. Ships, everything. Yeah, you're right. Lewis stops, tractors, taxis. We want everyone out if we can get them all out. Yeah. That's rather rude. There's nothing wrong with their accents. Yeah. Yeah. Listen, I don't mind. I don't mind. 7 houses are being built on my mum's park. Was promised they were going to locals first, then told it's 2 local families and whoever is top of the list, destroying green spaces unnecessarily. Yeah, Michael John. I'm terrified to come home to family in Ireland anytime soon, as Dublin seems Dublin is way too dangerous. It is way too dangerous.
Yeah.
That video of that chap is there, but it's very gruesome, and I don't know whether I'll play it or not. Angela Leggett, I'm 20 years, 7 months on the house in this. Seriously, Angela?
Unbelievable. That's shocking.
They're hoping we'll die. Melissa is saying there, all powers were taken from local councillors in 2018. How many more times do I have to tell you this? Yeah. Okay. But apparently these are getting keys up in Coolock, so that's how it's working up there. Paul, them houses were built through a community co-op back in the early 80s. Yeah, I know. Make Irish babies, prepare to have graceful fun. When things fall apart, it all goes tribal. That's natural law. Yeah, we need to make Irish babies. We need to have more kids having kids. Good evening, Paul and Orla. When done to Coolock. Yeah, thanks, Dave. Yeah. There shouldn't be any coming in. Never mind too many. Yes, there shouldn't be any coming in. It should be shut down and that's it. Yeah. Kevin Coyle, we didn't spend over the year at Crowns to allow them into the heart of our community. But if you remember, Kevin, we did speak about this down at the camp and we were watching everywhere around there. Do you remember down at Parnells and everything we were watching down there? Because while you were down at Crowns doing what you were doing and whatever we were doing in the courts and everything else, our eye was taking off what was going on. And Clonshock House, I'm just going to put it out here. Clonshock House is being run by Paul Collins. Paul Collins is the man who is Town B is the crowd who are building them. So I found that out last week or whatever, you know what I mean? So it's Town B that's building it. You can't see, there's nothing up to say it's Town B, but I'm telling you for a fact that Paul Collins and Town B are the ones who are building Clonshock House. Okay, that's fact. You can take that to the bank. No foreigners should be housed before Irish. End of story. Yes, I agree, Paul. Oh my God, big migration wave is coming to Finglas, unfortunately. Well, it is if you let it. You need to be getting out there. I would like to speak with you, Peace Parrot. Well, if you want to speak with me, what you do is send me a text to that number 089 203 1521. That's 089 203 1521. Yeah. Okay, we're going through a lot of comments there. There's millions of comments there. Any foreigners getting those apartments should be severely dealt with, no matter what their age. Local homes for local people. I agree with you. Micheál Martin admitted that the interlopers are economic migrants. We all know what they are. You know what I mean? Should we been calling first time watching Paul? I cannot, as a taxpayer, what's going on. Shut the fucking lot down. Yes, Martin, that's what we're trying to do. We need to shut everything down. And on the 30th, we'll try our best to shut everything down on the 30th if we can. Eddie Pell. AI will replace many of their jobs anyway. Then what? Yeah, well, AI is already doing that. You know what I mean? Just like the Palestine GAA, fuck them. No visas, no entry. Probably members of Hamas being refused visas. I thought there was a war there, just like Ukraine. Yeah. Well, I told you this, that 90% of the people in these centres now are Muslim. So this is what's happening. You know what I mean? They're coming in here and they're taking over, and that's what they're doing. Just hit the like button. Anyone's still doing the same? Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go to the end here. There's been a load of stuff there. Melissa O'Neill. We love Air Ferg. Yeah. Who's that? Michael John. Paul, I'll have your babies any day.
Well, Michael, anything's possible these days.
Well, Michael, you'll find it very hard, I tell you, man. No, I didn't mean that. I mean, you'll find it hard to have babies. They're stalling housing developments all over the country and they're driving the development brands, spanking new massive mega iPad centres like City West and plus 50 acres, Clonmel, Sligo, etc. They're doing it everywhere, mate. I read your comment earlier on another video. Why not type that comment again? Paul has already mentioned 2 of your comments. I read your comment earlier on another video. Okay, I haven't seen any of this. To that person who said Paul hiding, you're absolutely incorrect. I have videos of Paul holding and walking with a huge banner up front, leading whilst giving an interview and still keeping step. Yeah, that's true. Remember, Angela? Yeah. It was your video that caught your woman, was it? Oh, he's better looking in real life or something, wasn't it, Angela? Remember that day, yeah? But yeah, I was, yeah, up front. And I always am up front. Because the lad said it to me, stay with us, stay with the party. No. I walk up the front all the time. I do it all the time. As does Ferg, as does Gavin. We don't mind putting our faces out there. We've been here from the start. There's lads who come into this movement a year ago and they think they have pride of place ahead of all of us. Well, they haven't. We are part of this movement. We are this movement. You know what I mean? So, and to be excluding us from different talks and everything else, that's just not on. What's happening on the 30th? What's happening on the 30th? We're trying to have a shutdown of the whole country, all around each county if we can. Train stations, bus stations, airports. If the Palestinians crowd can shut down airports, so can we. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
All mass shutdown all over on trains, buses, roads, everywhere. Yes, that's exactly what we're trying to do. Theodoros, where do I start the week to write it out on this? I faced assaults from Africans in Garda, extortion, and really out there, homeless, nearly died. And now I'm on the run. This is Theodoros. Where do I start? It will take me a week to write it out on this. I faced assaults from Africans, a Garda, extortion from Willie O'D, homelessness, nearly died on the street, made videos. Now I'm on the run. Yeah. County Mayo. Right, Orla, I'm going to move on there. We're down to the end of them now. I'm looking forward to the 30th. Yes, I am too. On the 30th, we got any estimation on turnout? No, we haven't. That's the thing. And when you try to call something like this, it's about the day. And you'd be worried sick about, oh, Jesus, are we going to get the numbers? And we're going to be left there standing on our own. But I'm being honest with you, people are contacting me and I'm getting loads of different views on this. People are up for this, you know what I mean? People are taking days off work for this and everything, you know what I mean? And listen, we'll see how it goes. And if it goes according to plan with the chap who contacted me yesterday, we will be shutting down a lot of places. We will be. Mass shutdown. Wow, excellent. Yeah, Adrian Bourne, thank you. Yeah, Adrian Bourne. Oh, is that Adrian? Yeah, I think it is. Right, let me see. Orla.
I have several different videos from Europe as well to show what wonderful delights is going on over there. Yeah, and the UK.
I'm going to play Mick the Git now. Okay, I'm going to have to get. Jesus, we're 47 minutes in and we're up to over 1,000. Fair play to everyone. Well done, everyone. Thank you very much. And I start watching a movie today. Joyce has been sending me movies to watch, different movies for this and that and this and that. And I just haven't got around to doing it, like, you know what I mean? So I start watching one today. It's called The Way. It's very good. The Camino. Have you heard of The Camino? It's a pilgrimage across Europe.
Yes. No, but I never heard of the movie.
I never heard of it. Never heard of it before. Never heard of it, right? And it seems she's done it 3 times. So I thought I'd have to watch this. And it says to me, you're not watching it. You're not watching it. So I'm an hour into it now, and it's very good. So people, if you're looking for a movie to watch, it's from 2010. It's called The Way. Charlie Sheen, Martin Sheen, and Emilio Estevez in it. It's very good movie. So I'd recommend it, The Way, for everyone to watch.
Oh yes, they're brothers.
You can share it. Yeah, no, they're father and son.
Father and son. I couldn't remember.
Charlie Sheen is the other son. Charlie's the other son.
No, Charlie Sheen's the other brother. Yeah.
The other brother. Yeah. The other son. He's Martin Sheen's son. Yes. You can watch us live and comment on X at FitzyDub, at Anthony L. Casey, at Ruggermorph 27, and at Orlan Force 23. You can get us on Facebook at Paul Fitzsimons and www.theirishchannel.com/live. I'm just better going through my WhatsApp here just to have a bow peep here. The world will be destroyed with those who do evil, watch those who do anything. Okay, I'll play that.
Yeah, you're going to play Mr. Gick video.
Here, Mick the Git. Yeah, I have it there. I just want to play this. This is about Somalia. Spain is going through the same. Spain is going through the same shit at the moment. God bless the Spanish. I actually have a video there as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I sent you on 2 videos in relation to Spain.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna just do Mick the Git, okay, and we'll come back.
Gardaí investigate alleged slashing of asylum seekers' tents in Herbert Park. Oh look, it's written by Kitty Holland. You know, the journalist that defamed Ashley Murphy's boyfriend on the BBC. Or you mightn't know because the Irish mainstream media didn't mention her when they were talking about it. It'll be no surprise to anyone that does know her that she lied about an attack with baseball bats and dogs on an asylum seeker encampment. I myself made a video about that on the 1st of February 2023. Kitty, kitty, kitty. It's available on my X and Telegram pages for anyone that wants to see it. Anyway, back to the latest. The alleged incident occurred on Sunday morning in Herbert Park in Dublin 4, where 3 Somali men had been sleeping. I wonder was it these Somalians?
You're from Sweden. They said you was not filming now. It's not filming now. Can you please delete the video? I'm asking. I'm a kid. I'm asking you, please can you take the video?
Yeah, you heard that correctly. They came from Sweden. And I wonder why they don't want to be videoed. They hardly got caught up in anything over there, did they? How Sweden's multicultural dream went fatally wrong. Child soldiers, gang violence and murders for hire blight a once famously peaceful country. Dodds Patrullen, or Death Patrol, also known as 3MST, which is a Swedish Somali organised crime syndicate. They're mostly peaceful, they're just into the usual, the old drugs, murders, violent crime. I just can't think of any reason why Somali men would be fleeing Sweden to come to Ireland. Oh wait a minute, Somali-born fugitive fighting his extradition to Sweden refused bail by the High Court. A Somali-born fugitive who was fighting his extradition to Sweden where he was sentenced to 3 years for attacking police officers during a riot over the burning of the Quran. Oh, and guess what? They believe he arrived here without a passport. Now, the esteemed journalist Holland doesn't ever mention any of that. The whole article is just a sob story because allegedly some tents got slashed. Never mind the fact that we have so-called asylum seekers living in tents in parks around the cities, our new doctors, nurses and engineers who flee places like Sweden to get to Ireland because, you know, Sweden's so dangerous. I wonder what made Sweden so dangerous. On a serious note though, we have more important things to talk about. When are the pseudo-left holding the candlelit vigil for the tents?
Good man,
He's
Mick.
brilliant. I have to say he is. You have to take your hat off to Mick. He's brilliant. Someone's putting up there, Michael John. I do support Connor's bid for president. I can't see it happening to me. And if you've seen the shit that's put out today as well, he's sending dick pics and everything.
Oh,
Jesus Christ Almighty! If he's not in enough shit,
yeah,
you know what I mean?
I did see something about that, all right.
Late night X. Aaron, are you Indigenous Irish? Paul and Orla will absolutely hear your situation whenever you can ring in and they will listen. Indigenous Irish first, always. Yes, we will. As I said, if there's any, listen, I'm all for letting people come on and have a chat, like, you know what I mean? Did you pass your taxi license test, Paul? Thinking about you myself, browned off, watching foreigners cleaning up. I failed it today. I've done it this morning and I got the first module. And I got 66% in the second module. So I have to do the second module again. So I was a bit pissed off today. I didn't want to talk to anyone or anything. But no, I'm a bit more upbeat now. I'll book it now tomorrow and I'll just do the second part. I'll do it. It's just, I'm going to be honest with you. There's hundreds of questions and you don't know what questions you're going to get. And the way the one-way systems work in Dublin now, I was there. This is no messing. There was 6 people there today. There was me and there was 2 Indians and 3 black guys. And they were gone. They were in, out, and gone. Rapid, right? I stayed back. I made sure I used up all the time to go back over the questions and check them and do what I had to do. You know what I mean? And I just thought to myself, there's no way they know Dublin better than I know Dublin. I don't care. You know what I mean? There's no way.
There all your life.
And then you're being told by different people that they only have to get 30% for the pass rate. Now, I haven't seen any proof of that, but if I get proof of that off anyone, I will be fighting this. I'm telling you. We got 66% there today, and I got 86% on the knowledge of the actual taxi business. The last time I did that, I only got 71%. You know what I mean? But I got 88% today, and you pass at 80. You know what I mean? I think you pass at 75 now. But yeah, if anyone has any documentation to tell us that they only get 30% and they pass, I will go through the courts with this. I'll go through a brick wall because I'm not happy with that now at all. Farmers and fisheries can do this as I proposed. Yes, I've asked for the farmers and the fisheries as well, and I've been contacted by one of them. So yeah, this could be good. Evening Patriots, how are you doing? T1000. I feel these migrants are intensely trying to wind us up. Seen a video of one Irish say Irish don't exist as mixed with Norman, Scottish, and Anglo. Little do they know they are awakening the Irish. We are awakening, yeah, we are.
Yeah. But that's all the point. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. What's this now? I've been messaging some of these lads and they keep ignoring me. I get so angry now, my brain is broken. Not the person I was a year ago. This has really affected me more. Yeah, listen, I've told you, I was talking to people today that feel exactly the same way, but we have to soldier on here. If we don't do it, who else is going to do it? You know what I mean? So, airports and seaports. Melissa O'Neill, airports and seaports. Melissa, I've called this and I hope we get this all sorted, by the 30th. So if anyone is helping us, we need to all pull together. Now, we spoke about the meeting the other day and everything else and this, that, and the other. Like, they're not going to help us because they're just not going to help us. They don't help us. When we call a protest, they block our protest. They don't advertise. They don't do anything. Unless you're marching with them underground and herring, well, then they don't want to know. They'll march you from the GPO down as far as the custom house. They'll talk shy for half an hour, and then we all go home. We all have a few drinks, all get up dying sick the next day, and it's all gone. It's all over with. That's not how to do these things. We need to shut down the country. The country needs to be shut down. End of story. Orla, is there a Poor Clare convent still in Carlow? Michael John, I don't know.
Don't know. There's one in Cavan, all right. Or there was one in Cavan.
What's that?
No, I don't think so.
That's why you demand a ring in live to Paul and Orla. They will listen to you if you're Indigenous Irish applied for betrayal done by the Irish government and the traitors involved. Yes. Is anyone best of luck? Best of luck with the new party. Thanks very much. DMC has sent me in. Highlight this in Berlin. Yeah, I like her as well, Eva. I might play Eva now in a minute. But
right. Will we start getting through some of these videos?
Yes, we will, Orla. Because we're going to finish at 11 tonight, Orla, aren't we?
Yes.
We are.
Yes.
Go through now, Orla. I've done the Glen, get rid of that. I've done the migrants, get rid of that. Europe, you want? We've done the gift, get rid of that. UK sex attacks. Oh,
yes, it's a good one, but not in a good way, obviously.
No, we'll go with the UK sex attacks. I'm going to see, can I find this other one as well from your man today? There was an Irish fella caught in the UK as well today by the enforcers. They're doing brilliant work, I have to say.
Yeah, fair play to them.
Really are. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to go with this UK sex attacks. Right.
What the actual fuck is going on? A man crosses the channel on a dinghy. No visa, no background check, no clue who he is. And within a week, he's accused of 4 sex attacks in just 2 days. I mean, what the fuck? He wasn't stopped at the beach, he wasn't locked up, he was welcomed, given food, a warm bed, probably a mobile phone, and a pat on the back. And now 4 women are traumatised, one of them just 17 years old. Is this what they call asylum? Because it looks more like an invasion to me. How many more of these cases do we need before someone in charge grows a spine? This isn't rare, it's not shocking anymore, it's becoming routine. And the worst part, we're paying for it. Our taxes are literally funding this disaster. They told us Brexit would give us control. They told us the Rwanda plan would stop the boats. They lied. This government isn't just failing, it's complicit. And if you still think this is just about helping refugees, you're not paying attention. Stop the boats. Stop importing the chaos. We're being taken for fucking mugs. Have your say in the comments and follow for more news, views, and uncomfortable truths.
That, can you put up the video now in relation to the UK and what's going on there?
Yes, I can.
Isn't that madness? Absolute madness. But look at the amount of them that's there. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, how many police would that take to try and get that under control? But yet, there's loads of other crimes going on in the country. This is absolutely ridiculous. And then if you want to play, like, do you want to play the ones in relation to, there's two in relation to Spain and there's one in relation to the Netherlands.
Yeah, yeah.
And bear in mind, what a lot of this was kicked off in relation to Spain was an elderly man was out walking his dog and he was attacked and beaten up by immigrants, and that's why it started all this off.
Yeah, I know exactly what happened there. Yeah. Someone just said put on false tan. Loads of false tan, Paul, and change your name to Paulo Fitzsimons. I'll have to change it to Mohammed Abdullah.
He's really getting their money bags with the colour of him.
Yeah. How do I ring in and where do I get contacts? All I want is a chance to speak and let people know. Being alone is horrible and has driven me mad. Where do I ring in? Send me a text. Let's see, can we get you on one of the evenings or whatever? We'll see. RUC not tackling the illnesses. We have to close the gate border. One thing we agree on, Freddie's our side. Stop being like teenagers, too serious now, Michael. Yes, okay. Yeah. And France, yeah. Paul and Orla had an incident Saturday, Garda station 2 minutes away. It took 1 hour. Yeah. Flame Chef, Paul and Orla had an incident Saturday, Garda station 2 minutes away. Took 1 hour and 10 minutes to arrive.
Oh my God. I hope you're okay, Flame Chef.
I hope you're okay. Yeah, I do. But I just want to. Oh yeah, this is this scumbag here. This is this scumbag in the UK. Hang on. I'm going to just drop that one down. Yeah. I'm going to just play this for a second, right? This is this scumbag in the UK, all right? This is happening in every country, but it's happening more so in the UK and here. Here's this guy. Watch this now.
To rape children.
I've been drinking too much.
I don't bullshit. Yeah. So you're driving, we've just pulled you in your car. Do you understand? Right. You have told the children, sorry for the delay in this, guys, because it's literally a quick one. Yeah. It was in his car. Can you go away from the camera for me a minute so the address don't get put on here? Okay. Listen to you. No, shut your mouth. You are the sickest bastard I have ever caught. Let me just tell you something. This massive trigger warning, guys. Massive trigger warning, please. Well done, Fenty. Well done, me. So you, first of all, I'm shaking. 13-year-old telling her how you're going to rape her. Shut your mouth. You're going to rape her. You're going to do the most disgusting stuff. Last night, you sent her a picture from a child's bedroom. You just got dropped off by a woman and a child. Who the fuck is the woman and who is that child?
What woman and child?
You said earlier on.
I was at an Airbnb.
With a woman and a child just dropped you off. No. You've been seen here. Who was the child? You said you was about to rape that child. No, you shut up. Shut up. You said, I am going to talk to you now. Can stay quiet and keep that on him, please. Right, you dirty bastard. That's the 13-year-old Fenty decoy. You asked her if she got any younger friends. No. Shut your mouth. You've raped 8 and 9-year-olds, and you said to her, "Have you got any younger friends?" To which, shut your mouth. To which she passed you over to another child, which was my child. Yes, did she or did she not? My child told you she was 10. Yeah? Did she or did she not tell you? Shut your mouth. I'm talking to you. Look at me. Yes, she said she was 10.
I'm 10 because you'll go straight back down.
Yeah. She told you she was 10. She told you she was 10. You said, will you let me stick my fingers in your pussy? Will you let me rape you?
It's not just that.
You sent indecent images. You've got a massive problem. Massive problem. You've been arrested before for raping children, haven't you? You have, haven't you?
I've never touched a child.
So why do you want to rape this child?
It's down to my circumstances at the moment.
What's your circumstances that makes you want to rape children? What's your circumstances that you've been saying that you've been going to the local park? Shut up and listen. To the local parks, wanting to rape the kids.
I swear to God.
So why are you saying here that you've raped 8 and 9-year-olds?
I did not do anything.
Patrick, is your name Patrick?
Correct.
Well, why are you in Bristol from? Can you go over there with the phone so I don't hear it? Why have you come from Bristol here from Ireland here?
I've been traveling around. I'm looking for a new job.
Nonsense, fucking kid, you dirty cunt. And I'll find out you're a fucking liar. You're disgusting. You've told us.
I've done nothing.
Shush. You've told us 8 and 9 years of age you've raped, right? You said to this 10-year-old here, "Are you a virgin?" I'm curious because I bet loads of guys want to fuck you. No. And she says, "No. Of course I'm still a virgin. I'm 10 years of age." You said the fact you're 10 turns me on. I've raped 8 and 9-year-olds before. No, let me finish. Fantasy to rape an 8 and 9-year-old. 8 and 9-year-old. 8 and 9-year-old, yeah? 8 and 9-year-old, right?
I won't do nothing.
You're very pretty, you're very sexy, do you like older guys? You sent her pictures of yourself. You said that 10-year-olds turn you on and that you go round. You sent your cock picture. You said, does it turn it turns you on?
Standing up. You're going to hit the floor in a minute.
Relax.
Now stop tensing up.
I am.
Right? 8 and 9 you said that you've had sex with. You said that you was in a child's bedroom. So who's a child's bedroom picture you sent last night then?
That's right, Airbnb.
In an Airbnb? A child's pink Disney princess bedroom picture?
I swear to God.
Who did you send that? Who did you send that to? And why would you be in another Airbnb if you wasn't in this one? You said you was with a child last night.
I was not.
Why did you say that then?
That's just because I was drinking last.
Why have you said so every day you've said that you've been going around the local parks raping children and wanting to rape them, looking at the children. So why have you said it? Why have you said it then?
Because I have many things going on in my.
I've got many things going on in my life because I was raped from the age of 6 to 9 by a dirty cunt like you. You get turned on. You're telling the child here how you get turned on and you're asking to rape her. You're asking to rape her, saying 8 and 9 years old you've raped. You've got a 10-year-old here.
It's all of there.
You are?
Oh, the phone. The phone is there.
Right?
Yeah.
You've asked her to meet you today.
Yeah.
I want to know what child you was with last night.
None.
Well done, Fenty Decoy. So why are you saying that you've had...
God.
Jesus Christ. And he's Irish.
Oh my God. He's Irish, yeah. But listen.
Oh my God.
These are everywhere. They're everywhere.
Yeah, I know.
This is happening all around.
And he was caught by the...
I've never been on any of these dating websites or shit like that ever in my life. Never. I swear to God. And I was talking to someone the other day about it. But people do be lonely, people do be this, people do be that. But even if you were on one of them, no. I mean, I was talking to someone the other day who was actually on not these sites, on dating sites. You know what I mean?
No, but that's what I mean. You still don't know who you're talking to.
Yeah. And that's what he said. But even if you were on these sites and something did pop up and it was a child, hey, fuck off, good luck to you. Just delete that and get out of there. Why would you converse with these unless you're a sick bastard?
But he was conversing with one girl and then conversing with another one. He knew exactly what he was at. It's just that he's been caught. You know? And now his face all over the internet.
They need to be thrown into a room with about 10 big book.
They need to be castrated.
Yes, that's it. Yeah.
Well, what did they say about the likes of paedophiles going to prison? We all know what happens to them there.
But they're trying to make this MAPS, minor attracted people. This is what they're trying to do. They're not paedophiles anymore. They're just attracted to minors. They're minor attracted people. No, they are sick
they're dirty,
bastards.
Filthy
and they need
paedophiles.
to get out. End the story. They need to go.
Yeah.
Parents need to keep their children close and safe and no sleepovers. Okay, well, I never let my kids do it. I let my young one do it with one family. That's it, because I know the family and I know that that's the only reason why I do it. My kids don't do sleepovers either. I don't care. I don't. If I'm not in control of where my kids are, I'm not happy at all. You know what I mean? And that's where I am. What does this say? They get protected in jail. Exactly. They get protected in jail. You know what I mean?
They don't have the other prisoners get them, because most of those prisoners are all parents.
Yeah. They never get enough time in jail. Yeah, listen, these people need to be scalded. They need to be just...
Isn't it lucky? Imagine if he came over. Imagine if he was over here in court with Judge Nolan. He'd get a slap on the wrist.
Yes, yeah.
And let off.
Yeah. MAPS started in America, Paul. Got their own flag. Yes, I know, and it's coming here. And we have politicians in this stall. That Martin Conway is one. He's all for this. He's a friend of what you call him,
Peter Tatchell.
Roger O'Gorman's mate. Peter Tatchell.
Peter Tatchell.
He's a pedo. He wants to drop the age of consent down to 9 or 11 or 9, I think it is. Like, come on, people. That's a red flag straight away. These people are hanging out with our politicians. Roger O'Gorman, you know, that shows you how sick these people are. You know what I mean? Definitely no sleepovers. I know Mags, but she's at the age now where she wants to be with her friends and the whole lot. And I know I don't like it myself. When a child is molested, it disturbs that child for the rest of its life. There must be serious tolerance for those who do this evil crime. Yes, I'm telling you now. Yeah, there is.
100%.
I'm just going to play a video here from my good friend, Mr. Power. And I'm just going to play this one. It's only 20 seconds long. So let me just put this out here. And you read out what I wrote out the video. Let me just put this out here. And this Ferg has the right idea here, I'll tell you now. And now, here we go. Let's hear this.
If the politicians aren't speaking about it, they're in on it. If the police aren't investigating it, they're in on it. If the mainstream media aren't reporting on it, they're in on it. They're all in on it, yeah? We said it before and I say it again. The only pandemic in this world is paedophilia, and it needs to be stamped out for good.
Well said, Ferg.
100%.
Well said.
But how many people are speaking out about it? Like, it's us nationalists who are speaking out about it. Like, I see it down in Cardiff.
Well.
Like, I wouldn't see any of the rest of them speaking out about it. You know, any of the councillors or TDs. It's us that's speaking out about this.
Yeah. And Ferg also put up here, the only pandemic in this world is paedophilia. And it is. I know for a fact.
Root of all evil.
The closest thing to God on earth are innocent children. And that is exactly why these absolute monsters and demons target them. The only good paedophile is a dead one. And I will second that. I will. I'll definitely.
But they're never going to change. They will never change.
No, yeah.
You know, if that's what they're into, they will never, ever change. They should be locked up. Never,
Google
ever, ever to get out again. Ever.
And for people who don't know about the whole adrenochrome stuff, these are harvesting adrenochrome from kids. It comes from their pineal gland and the whole lot, and their adrenal gland. And that's what happens is they frighten kids so much and they take the blood from them then. And this blood is supposed to be like the fountain of youth. That's why you have all these politicians in America and Ellen DeGeneres and Sandra Bullock, and they're all involved in this. Every one of them is involved in this. And these Epstein files go missing all of a sudden. Trump has them. But I'd say that's Trump's way of keeping the Democrats on side now, because if he releases them now, they are gone. Every one of them are gone. You know what I mean? I'd say there's loads of Republicans as well involved in it. You know what I mean? This is a CIA, Mossad sort of thing, this is. And for people who don't realize it, Ukraine is one of the biggest suppliers of adrenochrome in the world. This is why they're fighting tooth and nail.
Huge child trafficking, coming from Ukraine. Yeah, and that's been admitted to.
Yeah. 4,000 kids go missing in the UK every year. Let that sink in. Yeah. But there's 800,000
we have over 300 here and nobody knows where they are. O'Gorman won't answer any questions. He also deleted files and there's no answers to anything like that. And he's still walking around the streets. Do you know what I mean?
That chapter they're putting in there, Ireland needs nationalists in power, something new. We need to reform the legal punishments, immigration, etc. This is why nationalists will not ever get into power in this country, because they know what's coming if we got into power. Because if I got in there and got a minister's job, I would hold every one of them accountable. There'd be hangings. There'd be Nuremberg 2.1. I'm telling you, if these people, for the COVID vaccines, for the excess deaths, for the nursing home deaths, for the paedophilia, I would hang the whole lot of them, and I'd have no qualms about it. And I'd kick it, and I think Ferg would kick the blade and kick the chair as well. So yeah, Ferg, Fiona Barry, people who suffer delusions and hearing voices are forced to have depot injections to urges the assault children need something to suppress their urges. Yeah. Same with halal meat.
Long time in jail will suppress their urges. Never to get out and see the light of day again will suppress their urges. Or castration.
Spot on, Paul. Adrenochrome, some dark shit indeed. Yes, but listen, People say, oh, you're gone down that rabbit hole. Listen, there's that much videos out there and there's that much proof out there about Hillary Clinton and the Epstein files, and it's all there for you to see, people. You know what I mean? And they say, oh, he's just a conspiracy theorist. They talk about Bill Gates. Oh, Bill Gates, yeah, they're all talking about Bill Gates and how he's going to depopulate the world. The man said it himself. He has told us in video. You know what I mean? That's what he's told us.
He walked up on by a stage saying the way to depopulate was through vaccination. He says it himself.
Yeah. Bohemian Grove, child sacrifice. All our leaders go there. Yes. Paul, that's what we need. Weeding out. Exactly, that's what we need. Fergus Paolo, I have specially made shoes and all. Yeah. I'm actually going to a sniper range now next week. I'm going to organise going out to a sniper range. So yeah, I'll be the first one to take the shot. You know what I mean? When we do shoot them or we do hang them or whatever we're doing. They all sold their souls. They have all sold their souls. It's
they did
totally
mags,
evil.
and there is no coming back from that.
Yeah, puberty blockers are inhumane and used to castrate sex offenders, but it's okay for kids to keep them locked in gender dysphoria. And look who we have now as the Minister for Children, as the Minister for Education, who's pushing these through the schools. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, gender this. Oh, yeah.
Yes, and whose husband is involved in a pharmaceutical company.
Her husband is a director in AbbVie. Yeah, he's AbbVie is the one who does all this. You know what I mean? So wake up, people. This is and these are the people you voted for. That I'm not saying you as in us here. Jesus,
no,
we're
we
up to
didn't.
1,100 there, people. Fair play to you. I didn't vote for them. You know, I support gays against groomers and you and I do as well. And they're doing great work too. All orchestrated by Sinn Féin. Yes, Sinn Féin are traitors in more ways than one. I'm telling you now. Sounds great. Snipers range. Yeah. I'll let you know how it goes. I might do a few videos because I'm a good shot with a rifle. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Well, we start getting a few more done. It's nearly 20 past.
Yeah.
Flying it.
Trump is surrounded by Chabad Lubers via his son-in-law and cabinet members. Yeah. They were the ones with the mattresses under the New York City of tunnels. Yeah, that's another thing. The city. Remember that? There was a sniper in Tyrone in the early 90s. Yeah, I remember. Yeah. Remember. The farmers voted them in. Well, farmers want this stopped as well. 3,000 children go missing from Disney World every year. Think about that, friends. And what I will say about Disney as well, Epstein's Island, the kids on the Disney yachts that used to go by there, they used to stop and come in there from the ship. They had a submarine port underneath that. Google Ghislaine Maxwell's submarine. She had a submarine port underneath Epstein's Island. What was it called? We'll talk about it on another show. But she had her own submarine that used to bring kids in there and everything from different ships and the whole lot. Ryan Dawson's grifting still and control that position. Right, Orla, I'm going to was the not Armagh
so
Cross
we do
McGlen.
the two Spain ones, and then there's one from Amsterdam as well.
Okay, let me just go back here. What's this? I'll give me here. Parents no pedo walking in the street. Orla, where are we? What is it? Videos from Spain?
Yes, 3 of them are all videos. Be all labelled as well.
No, I have the UK, Europe, maybe France.
Yeah, well, you can play that one there. Yeah, they should be all in a row because I think I sent them over today.
Yeah, well, I have the UK sex ones. I have done that. I have the Mornington Duns. Let's play the Europe one.
Yeah.
What qu'on fait, hey? C'est de la tête de ma mère. Vous filmez? Vous filmez? Vous filmez? Vous filmez? Mohamed, hey! Vous filmez? Eh, non, les gars, c'est bon, laissez. Vous filmez? Vous filmez? Vous filmez? Rentrez, c'est bon. Ça, c'est pas bien, mon frère, papa, c'est pas bien. Non, les gars, s'il vous plaît. Rentrez dedans. Arrête, c'est plus, arrête. Arrête, Les fils de pute! Vous êtes tous!
Now, Muhammad is a bit of a fucking idiot there. He has a little penknife there compared to their two big samurai swords. Is he mental or what?
Yeah, I know.
Did you
This
see
is
the
all
two
going on.
swords they had?
I know. I've seen them. I know.
Oh my
Now,
God.
it didn't, when I came across this video, no, it didn't say where it was from. Some of the now it could be just me now, but I thought this sounded French, but I'm not 100% sure. But it's disgraceful. Like up and down the streets, like with machetes. It's just unbelievable.
Oh my God.
So the other ones will be underneath is labeled Spain.
Did you send me the one about the bus driver? No. Did you send me that one? Did you see that one?
No, what's that one?
The bus driver in Spain. A migrant trying to sexual advances to her, but he tries to get into the bus to her and he starts giving. I'll play it here and watch this. Watch this. This is
No.
No pasa nada afuera. ¿Ah? ¿Ah? Mira. Sexy muy bien, ¿ah? Sí. ¿Ah? Mira. Creen. You are way for 400 seconds. Muy bien. No, vale, mira. Por favor, hermana. Fuera la puerta. Por favor, fuera la puerta. O fuera la puerta.
Okay, I have a question. This happened at night time, okay? So if he's a doctor or an engineer, is he getting overtime? Because he's obviously very busy.
I'm gonna be honest,
And this is what is being contributed to our countries. For the love of God.
Spain. What happens is, Orla, they get arrested in Spain for that. They jump bail and they just come across the channel to Ireland. That's what they do. And this is what we're important.
Of course we do.
Yeah. In many of these Algerian places in the south of France, they have gay saunas, even in Muslim areas. Yeah, they have.
Yeah. Somebody was actually saying it could be Algerian because they speak.
I'd say they were Algerian.
French.
Yeah.
It did sound. It sounded French.
Deport all retarded immigrants. I'll say it here. Not all retarded. So retarded lefties might understand. Now I mind all lefties are retarded. Yes, they are. Why are a significant portion of them violent across Western? Because they get away with it. That's why. Like the guards are not reporting any of this shit. Like, you know what I mean? We still have the bus driver who slapped that kid a while ago. I might have that there.
Yes.
Yeah. I think Mick O'Keefe put out a few there. Hang on there. Let me just see. Michael O'Keefe. No, that was that.
But wait till you see the one. Wait till you see the one over in Amsterdam that I sent as well. Like again, she was very lucky her husband was at home.
The Amsterdam one. I think I have that there. Yeah.
Yeah. I definitely sent on the 2 Spain ones as well.
The Netherlands you sent on. The 2 Spain ones aren't there. It's saying it's not there. It's saying media files and it's gone. That was at 25 to 40 day. And the other one was at
just play the Netherlands ones and then I'll go back and resend them. They're not long anyway. They're only I don't even know if they're like a minute.
Okay, this is Michael. What you call him again? I love him. He's another Mick the Git. He's not as good as the Git, but he's good.
Michael McCarthy. He's very good.
Okay, this is it here.
Yes.
Can you hear that?
No.
No. Okay, I'm not hearing that myself. Just bear with me there. Stop sharing. Let me just. Right, let me share that again. All right, now good girl, all right, she sends it on to you then. Just play that. There's no sound on this again. Why? Oh yeah, that's why.
And I watched this a few minutes ago, and it boggles my mind how someone would even act this way. There seems to be no purpose other than to just instill fear in this woman. It's crazy to me.
Not here. The dog. English. Dutch.
No.
Not here. Somewhere else.
What did it take for them to convince people that we should flood Europe with people who make it dangerous for everyone else? I hope people are starting to realise we need strict borders. We need to be very careful with the people we're allowing to come into our countries.
Christ almighty.
But did you see that? Like, he went up to go through her door. Only her husband was at home, like, to push him back out again. He would have went in and God knows what he would have done. Well, we know what he would have done. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just...
Why did the husband walk out and point at him? I'd have walked out and clattered him and danced all over him in the garden. He wouldn't have got out of that garden. I'd have danced all over him. I wouldn't have given a shit. Frightening your bleeding missus
but
like
he
that.
had no, like, there's no fear out of him. I just resent, there's about 4 videos there. I just resent them just for handiness sake. Now, there is a couple of Michael McCarthy, but still, he's very good. They're just the ones that
I like Michael. No, I do like Michael.
Look, they're showing the stuff, so.
Jesus Christ. You just send that to me there now.
I sent you the last 4, yeah.
Yeah. No, the UK one, we already played that UK one. We did. Yeah, we did that already.
Which one is that?
The UK one we showed of all the black kids kicking the shit out of the cars and the whole lot. We did that a few minutes ago. Yeah. We already done that.
Oh, that's the car one, right? Okay.
Keep a Hurley beside our front door. Yes, I have a Hurley beside the front door. I have a baseball bat. This is like the Lord of the Rings. This is like bleeding Rohan armory here. Like, you know what I mean? Anyone comes to my house, they're gone. Good luck to you. Cheerio. Couldn't give a shit. But I'm gonna go with the Spain one here with him. Yeah. We'll go with the Spain one here, and then we're nearly we're not. Jesus, we're flying here, people. Well done. 1200. Where are we? They're hitting 1200. Not bad for Tuesday night, and we hadn't even got much. We hadn't even got we weren't breaking any news tonight. We'll have to put something out on breaking news tours tonight or something. We've hit 1,200 there, people. Keep sharing it out there. Yeah, we've another half an hour left, and anyway. But I'll share this one here, and we'll come back. But this is happening all around Europe, people, and it's coming here. It is here.
But
But you're not being
this is
shown.
why it's so important for us to show this, because it's not been shown on RTE or Virgin Media.
Yeah, okay. Sorry. Yeah, go on. I'm just going to play this.
There's a war going on between migrants and Spaniards, and you can see them masked up looking for people, walking the streets. This all happened after Moroccans beat an old man for no reason. This is the old man afterwards. No reason, he was just walking past the cemetery and they bet him up and videoed it. So Spaniards took to the street and started attacking these migrants. You can see them here smashing up a car. And now the migrants have responded and they're getting into groups attacking Spaniards. So you now have ethnic conflict within Spain because of immigration. Immigrants came in, attacked an old man for no reason. Spaniards retaliated, and now the migrants are ganging up to attack Spaniards. And this is supposed to be good for the country. House prices increase, quality of life goes down, wages stay low, social capital goes down, there's ethnic conflict, trust in community goes down, community involvement goes down. But yeah, immigration.
But again, like, look at the conflict there now. Look at the destruction that's done in the streets and people getting hurt because of immigration.
Yeah.
And then if you see another video, you can see what they're doing parked along the side of the road. Again, contributing to society.
Yeah. There's a few of these videos circulating now, I'm being honest with you, and they're just throwing their shit on the side of the road.
Yeah.
Like,
And don't care. Don't care. Broad daylight, don't care. They're not even hiding it.
Yeah.
Parts in the world look the way they do. Well, this is a big part of it. I think anyone seen dumping rubbish should be immediately deported. No questions asked, no apologies, citizenship revoked, and back to their home country. To treat the countryside like that, it's a sin.
And no qualms about it. There they are, just like picking the stuff out of the bag, throwing it in the hedges. Like, that's going to affect wildlife and everything like that as well. Plus, it looks disgusting. It's rubbish. Can attract rats. You don't know if there's food in anything. No respect. Absolutely none whatsoever.
And here's one in Ireland. This is in Ireland.
Yes. County Meath.
Yeah.
No. Is that the one? No.
What do you think you're doing? The fuck do you think you're doing?
Yes, I have.
Hey, here. The fuck do you think you're doing?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Why are they in the country? If we took our country seriously, that person would be deported along with all her family. Spotted.
Sorry, I thought you were playing. If you played the one, it's down as Duns, I think, in County Meath.
Oh, I have that there. Yeah, we'll do that there now. Mornington.
Now you don't know who has done this, though. That's the only thing.
Okay.
State of this place. Like, what is this? What the fuck? Fucking duvets and all. Like, what is actually going on? Seriously, like, what is the state of this? Come on, folks. Come on. Look, fucking car beds on. Come on, folks, let's go.
Lot of tents there, so you're assuming, but you're not sure. And then another one I resent as well is in relation to a man. It's trying to take his land, Bord na Mona. This is going on as well.
Not there. I'm not finding that there, Orla.
I just resent it to you. Probably not labelled, but it would have been just there in the last few minutes.
No, it's not. I forward there, Orla. I forward. That's what I have. But I'm going to show this one here. If you want to drop off and send it on to me again.
Yeah.
But I have one there. I'm going to play this one here. This is Burrow Beach in Sutton. I was down on this beach on Friday at 10 o'clock in the morning, and there wasn't a sinner on it. It was beautiful. Up walking, I walked the beach in my bare feet. It was lovely to do. Saturday, look at this. What happened Saturday? This is the guard that had to come in and everything and stop them on the beach. But you're lucky. It's like find the white person. That's what it's like now. And we never had this. You know, this is. Oh, look.
Holy fuck. Massive queues everywhere.
Yeah.
Where was that?
Burrow Beach in Sutton. £1 million houses all along that beach. I walked along that beach last week, and you want to see the houses. There's amazing houses on it. Phil Linnett used to live on that beach, you know what I mean? And there's a lot of Larry Mullen lives along that beach as well. He has a house along that beach as well. But I used to go to that beach as a kid. Now and it was never packed like that. Never ever packed like that. There was, you'd probably get a couple of 100 kids on it from the different areas. You get the dart out and the whole lot. But as I was out for a walk on Friday morning, and when I was walking back from there at 10:30, the trains were packed. So I actually went to Portmarnock on Saturday, but Portmarnock wasn't much better. I'm telling you, Portmarnock was Roma's taking over the beach, doing the barbecues. Couple of Irish. There was 3 Irish there with us, like, you know what I mean? But like, honestly, it's gone ridiculous, like, you know what I mean? It really has. And do you know what got me? The Muslim women wearing the letterboxes. That's all they had on, and they were in swimming in the water with these stupid things on, and all in black. And the men walking around in budgie smugglers. You know, come on, like, you know what I mean? Cop bleeding onto yourselves, you ticks. But hang on there. I'll just. This is this one here. This boy here. I'm going to play this here. And I have to say, this fella has balls of steel. This fella. Let me see what his name is again there. What's his name? No, his name is not there. But I'm going to play this and come back and we'll talk about it. Actually, myself and Ferg were in the court the day he got up in court, and he gave the court loads of shit as well. He didn't give a shit. But let's play that there now.
Yeah, so what do you want? Let me see me, you ain't going nowhere. And you're getting the fuck out of here, right? You just move from the boat. Hey, Jared, wrong move, boy. Oh, yeah. No, it's not wrong. Wrong move. Okay. You're going to get the fuck out of here. You're not going to fucking see fuck on. I own this ball. No, you're not. I own this ball. I own this ball. You have a few days to remove. I own this ball. We're going to seize. You're going to seize nothing. Okay? You will see. Okay? For the moon on nothing. Okay? Right? For the moon is stole all the ball. Don't touch me, you. For the moon on nothing. They stole all the ball. Right? Stuff, yeah? I'm moving Jack shit. Yeah. Okay. Right? Jared? Yeah. Jared. Wrong move, boy. Yeah. Because you know what's going to happen now? Yeah. You know what's going to happen now? You know what's going to happen? We're going to seize all your. You're going to be all over. And you know what? I'm going to turn the tap on you tonight. Okay. Yeah. Right? I'm going to turn the tap on you tonight. Right here. Watch me now. You stole all the balls unlawfully.
That's incorrectly possible.
No, it isn't.
You have a
It's
right
not.
to go in court.
Get the fuck out of here.
No, no, you get the fuck out.
Get the fuck out of here. I fucking follow you numbers. I own this place, right?
Don't raise your voice.
2 days my bollocks, right? You know or not?
Oh, yeah.
You know or not?
Okay.
You fucking broke your way in here. You know or
I'm
not?
going to seize every single
You're going to seize nothing.
machineries. Oh, yeah.
I'm going to seize your machinery or your fucking car out here, right? Right? Yeah, get the fuck out of here. And if you come back here again, you win your bollocks. Yeah? But I'm doing it for trespass. You passed the trespass sign on the way in. It's 100,000 a minute, right? It's 100,000 a minute.
Go to court.
What do you mean go to court? Court?
Yeah, you're
You're
entitled to go to court.
The court's not lawfully established. You do know that.
Because you say with trespassing, go to court.
The court's not lawfully established.
Go to court.
Boardamone is not lawfully established.
Go to court if you don't have it.
Boardamone is not lawfully established.
And what they do is, to make it worse, they bring foreigners in as bailiffs to do this to you. I stood in the court that day when that chap stood up for about 20 minutes and argued with the court. He has an injunction in against them. And Jesus Christ, that man needs help down there. I'm being honest with you. I think he's in Offaly or Leitrim or somewhere. So
this is all about money. That's all it's about. Money, 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 money. It's all they care about. You know, it's just crazy. Actually, I resent the video there. It's about a manager from Manchester, and it's actually, now I know it's 6 minutes long, but it's very good what he has to say and what he saw as a service manager.
Yeah, Paul, why is he being chucked out? Because Donohoe said they own the land, and he has the rights and he has all the documentation for the land. He said Donohoe are trying to steal the land. They've done it. They've stole the land off lots of people down there. And he is standing his ground. He has diggers in there. He has diggers in there. He has loads of stuff in there. You know what I mean? He's been cutting turf in there. He has thousands of pounds worth of turf already cut there. And they have told him that it's a land grab. That's exactly what it is, Angie.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
a land grab. That's exactly what it is.
A land grab, yeah, 100%.
That man has absolute balls of steel, and if he wants it, he should have the support of every Irish man worth the salt in this country. Anyone up for the field part 2 in Offaly, Paolo? Fair. Yeah, that man does need help, and I think people should get down there and help him. Yeah, the field part 2. Yeah. Well, I'm sure he'd look after us with a bit of turf for the winter. You know what I mean? So yeah, I think everyone should get down there. Get a load of Irish flags up there all over the diggers and let them gobshites come in and try and move people. That's what you do. Yeah. Paul, there's loads of people going down Sunday to support him. Brilliant, Daniel. That's great. And if anyone can go down Sunday, please go down Sunday and support that man.
Yeah.
And we can get the videos up then Sunday night, and we'll talk about it. I might actually reach out to him to come on Thursday night and have a chat with us on Thursday night.
Yeah, a good idea.
He is, I have to say, for a little fella like him, he's balls of steel. Fair play to him. I showed my dad that video yesterday, and he said, Jesus, he doesn't give a shit, does he? I said, no, he doesn't. And fair play to him. Yeah. WEF. The government is taking the property out of this time. We show them up. They can't take us, the dickheads. Can't take us for dickheads. Well, that's what they're doing. It's a land grab. That's all it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Who's going tomorrow? There's loads going tomorrow. Yeah, there's loads heading in there tomorrow. So yeah, I'm actually going to see how I got that there. Let me see. I have all the stuff here from the other day. So yeah, if you can, I'm going to just share this again here because this is John Malloy tomorrow. So there we are, John Malloy tomorrow. If we can, national call to the Dáil, July 16th and 17th. Walk from the GPO to Leinster House, 12 noon. 2 days, 1 night. Bring a tent. Have you had enough yet? Join hands to defend our future by honouring our past. Starts on the 16th at the GPO and walk to Leinster House and stay. That's what you do tomorrow, 12 noon tomorrow, people. If you can get in there, please do get in there. And I'm going to put this one out again there as well. National Shutdown Day is the 30th of July from 12 noon all around the country. If we can all get out and do this, this will be brilliant. We'll shut down the whole country for 1 day, even for 6 hours. We stop everything from 12 to 6. We stop the whole country. Nothing moves. And they will have to listen to us then because they're laughing at us walking around. They're laughing at us marching to the GPO and marching down to the custom house. You know what I mean? He stood up to 4 bailiffs. He's small but well built, to be honest. Yeah, true. I'd go for free turf as I've my turf drawn home already. Yeah, I'm sure he'd look after us with turf if we all went down and gave him a dig out. You know what I mean? We don't take shit from you. Yeah, we don't. And what was he said his name was? I don't know what he said his name was.
Oh, I'm not sure now.
On the 16th and 17th, and I hope everyone is aware of the 30th. Well, there's the 30th out there now. We are putting it out. We've been putting it out. We've 2 weeks from tomorrow. 2 weeks from tomorrow when we're doing this. So I'm sure we can get lots more people involved in this. And as I said, I've had someone reach out to me, taxi drivers and someone from a big community here in the country that are going to try and help us as well. So, yeah, I'm hoping that this all goes according to plan. And I've no problem standing at the front of all of this either. I don't give a shit about anyone. And I'm sure I'll have plenty of people standing at the front with me. So, for that man earlier who said I don't stand at the front, I stand at the front and centre of everything that I do or anything that we call. So, what's the 30th? There you go. National Shutdown Day, 30th from 12 noon, 30th of July. And that's in conjunction with the Irish column. You can see the Irish column there. Look, because we called it on the column, didn't we, 2 weeks ago? Time for direct action. We need direct action on the 30th. Now, there is a protest on the 26th in Waterford as well, so I'll big up that as well because it's a protest that needs people go to it as well. It's a national protest too. But anyone that's going to these protests, if you can support this on the 30th as well, take the day off work. We stop airports, we stop train stations, we stop bus areas, the whole lot in Dublin and ferry ports. Nothing gets in, nothing gets out, and they will listen to us. They start losing so many million on a day, that's when they will listen and they will stop this. They have to close these borders and start mass immigration. That's what needs to happen here. Because people can't, and I'm waiting list for doctors. I put in for a doctor 7 weeks ago, right? 7 weeks ago, and I went up last Friday and I said to the girl, I said, like, I put in for this 7 weeks ago. She said, oh, you could be waiting 12 or 14 weeks. I said, for what? Oh, before it's looked at. What are you doing? You're all just sitting bleeding here looking on your phones. You know what I mean? Like, can you not just check it out? Oh, no, it takes 12 to 14 weeks. I thought, fucking hell. If my name was Mohammed, I'd be going through and everything. Like, you know what I mean? It's disgraceful. National Shutdown Day, 30th of July, people from 12 noon. Time for direct action. Stand up and be counted. Thank you. Please, let's hope everyone gets out for that.
Right, let's play this Manchester one.
The Manchester one is 6 minutes. Yeah, I'm going to play this and I'm going to run in and get myself a coffee. Okay. Migrant Hotel in Manchester. Okay, I'll play this one. Ulysses, you're doing sterling work. Okay.
I started working at an asylum seeker hotel in 2021. I thought I was happy with it. I was like, you know what? Let's help the refugees, help the asylum seekers and poor guys. Within 2 weeks, I was like, what the hell's going on?
What was your role there?
So I was services manager.
Right.
So basically, looking after being told all you got to do, serve a buffet, just keep on top of paperwork, and that's great. So it's run by Serco. First aid, coach comes in, plus loads of them. Get 170 guys. Like, where the fuck's the family? You know, the women, the children.
And I saw the cost.
Yeah.
87 grand for the week.
Yeah, 87k a week. That doesn't matter if we've got 30 people there. If there's only 30 guys in, Serco, the government will still pay for 170. So anyway, come in, first day, have the buffet. Got chicken legs, got rice, got chips, got veg, got a water station, juice station. Come over, look you around. What the fuck is this? Take one bite, throw it on the floor.
Well, the people were staying there?
Yeah, the asylum seekers. So I went over and said, whoa, what's the problem? He's like, there's food, shit, you expect me to eat that? He says, I've just had some, it's fine. And he goes, I won't feed this to my dog, this is disgusting.
Wow.
It's like, if you're fleeing asylum, if you're supposed to be a refugee, why are you complaining about quality of the food?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Wow. So complaining about the food?
Yeah. What people don't realise is about 20% of them don't want their asylum accepted.
They don't?
No. So you get a few guys from rich families, Saudi Arabia, Yemen, Kuwaiti guys, they see it as an all-inclusive, all-paid holiday. So they know it takes a year, 18 months for an asylum claim to be processed. They come along, they get put up in the hotel for a year. They're not bothered at all if it gets rejected. So they have a year in Britain, they can travel Britain.
And you've seen people go in there, and they've been there for a long time?
Yeah, been there for a year. I've had a couple of guys, they're saying, right, I'm bored now, I'm sick, I want to go. And they're like, what about your asylum claim? Don't matter, I'll just go home. And they'll just go home. So not only that, if their asylum claim gets rejected, this is on the government website, it's on .gov.
Yeah.
If your asylum claim gets rejected, they will give you £3,000 to go home. So that's help for asylum seekers. So you can put in a bogus claim, it's been rejected, and they're like...
They know it's going to get rejected.
Yeah, they go, oh no, okay, and then, yeah, well, I need money to get home. So they will give you £3,000 on a prepaid card. This is on .gov website, just to go home.
Wow.
So
you sent me an article about 2 rapes that happened, and there were people in the hotel.
Yeah, so that was in South Manchester. These guys go off to the pub, follow up. I think what happened is they followed a woman home, or I don't know if she took them home. Anyway, ended up raping her. Getting all police come, arrested, charged, gets in the news. It just says men from Handforth.
I read that. 2 men from the same location.
Yeah, from the same street. 2 local men from Handforth.
But they didn't say where from, where they came from, like illegally or staying in a hotel.
Exactly. They try and keep all this under wraps.
So what happened when the police came? Did the police come into the hotel?
Yeah, police came, arrested him, knocked on. Obviously, they don't even speak much English, so they have to get interpreters to do that. They got arrested, got charged, went to court, but...
It's in September, right? I think?
Yeah, maybe in September before this, maybe in end of 2023. At the end of 2023 this was, but who knows what happens to them. Guilty, not guilty. Yeah.
Wow. So you see a lot of stuff in these hotels.
You do. What other people don't realise is, say you've got an Afghan migrant, you reject his claim. How would you send him back to Afghanistan? How would you?
What do you mean? How do you police it?
Yeah, how do you physically get him to Afghanistan?
Right. So they don't come in and force them to go. Take them to the airport.
Take them to the airport, and then what do you do?
I don't know.
You can put them on a plane.
Right. They could go and come. Well, they could.
Yeah, you can put them on the plane, but what you're going to do, you're going to ring Afghanistan, coming by the Taliban, you're going to ring the Taliban and go, and say, I've got 30 guys to come back. We've got no dialogue with the Taliban. So even if you've got Afghans, we're not going to land a plane in Kabul and drop them off. So Afghan Syrians, they have a 0% enforced return rate, because we've got no dialogue with the government. You can't take them.
So you can't check if they've arrived, right?
No, not arrived. We can't land a plane in Syria. We can't land a plane in Afghanistan. So that's why when they know there, if we've got no dialogue with these governments, you can't ring up the Syrian government or the Taliban. Can we drop a plane load of your guys off? It's not going to happen. So we have a 0% enforced return rate for Afghans.
What are some of the craziest things you've seen in that hotel, just off the top of your head? Like,
Mostly, there's been fights with knives. The thing is, I had 170 single guys from 18 different countries.
And they're mostly men or all men in your hotel?
All men. So I think 8 out of 10 hotels will be purely for single males. So they either have ones for single male or then mixed families, children, etc.
Yeah.
I think about 80% of them are single male hotels there. But you're putting guys from 18 different countries all in one. Obviously, there's fights going on. The blades, you've got your Christians, you've got your Muslims over there. Daily fights, obviously. I've sent you a few videos there to read.
And the NHS letter I found.
Yeah, letters.
That's true, right?
Yeah, letters. They'll get everything there. So everything from free prescriptions. And you will even get taxis to medical appointments.
Taxis to the medical. I've seen the taxis leaving, so it must be.
Yeah, so they'll have a contract with a local cab company. If they've got a doctor's appointment, hospital appointments, they're like, I can't get there, even though they get a little bit of money.
Yeah.
They're like, taxis there.
Right.
So the taxi bill was thousands a month, and because they're all obviously Serco is also mostly run by migrants. They get friendly with them. So in my hotel in South Manchester, the closest hospital is in South Manchester, and it's about half a mile from Rusholme. I don't know if you know Rusholme.
No, I don't.
So it basically looks like Mogadishu. It's basically it looks like Middle East, if you like. Well, what they do when they wanted to go over there, go to Rusholme for a night out, they would go to Serco and say, book me a taxi to the hospital. Serco would know. They're like, oh, you don't have an appointment yet. Just book me a taxi to the hospital. Just getting free taxis there.
They have a night out and come home.
Yeah.
Right.
Unbelievable. This is the things that people don't realise about no enforced returns, £3,000, just stay happy if sign claim rejected. And basically, when they come, they'll have a list of they'll get a criminal human rights lawyer. They'll say, right, pick one of 5, 6 things. Easiest one.
That is it's crazy, isn't it? What's going on?
Mm-hmm. Absolute madness. And look what he said about the taxis. Like, they're now using them to go in and out of town now as well. And 170, all men.
That is just,
You know, yeah.
but that's
And the
happening
tax-
here
and
as
the
well, Orla.
taxpayer,
You know,
yeah, and the taxpayer's paying for everything.
that's happening here too. You know what I mean?
It's crazy.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. And he's right. Like, I mean, we've heard about all the fight. You know, we've seen some videos of all the fighting. Of course they're fighting. I mean, if you're putting all different countries together, you know, they're going to be fighting. Just because they're from Africa doesn't mean that they're all going to get on with each other.
Yeah. But this is what's happening. I actually have, I'm going to just play it here now. Let me just pull it down there for a minute. Save as Athlone. This was sent to me from Athlone. Athlone 1. Yes. Okay, let me just see if I got it there now. Athlone. It's not showing up there now. Why is it not showing up there? Doesn't matter. I'll play it from here anyway. This is, I'm just going to share this now and I'll show it to you. Yeah, boom. No, not there. There. Let me just play this here.
Yeah, I don't understand.
Get him. Fucking under. Everyone knows your fucking scurries.
Okay, I'm just going to read this here. Okay, this is what was said. How's it going, Paul? Please put this out. This needs to be shared, please. This criminal who first of all got caught chatting up a lot of young girls in Athlone a few times, never anything done about it. The same asshole who was in the Athlone iPass centre cracked the glass bottle and threatened to stab another migrant. He just got moved to another iPass centre in Galway, and again, nothing done about it. Please share this and get this out. Warn the people of Galway and let's get his face out there. This man is dangerous. There's this man. Okay? That's this man. He's in Galway now. So anyone, if you see him around Galway, he's chatting up young girls in parks and everything else. And he is a danger. He's breaking bottles and he's fighting with other people. So if you know this man, get him reported to the guards and get him done. Or else do him yourself. Doesn't really matter. Do whatever you have to do to keep this man out of the area. So, yeah, there you go.
Unbelievable. Right. And then this is what happens. They cause trouble, then they just move from one centre to another.
Yeah, there you go. Mark, for fuck's sake, I think I'll hand myself in and say no English. Where is my money, clothes, taxi, to my free doctor, drink, money and hotel? Yeah. It is. It's crazy. It really is. But let me just boom. We're at that time, Orla. We're at that time. We said we'd
Where's Chris? Since his father's not here.
I'd say Chris would be there. It's actually sickening. It is actually sickening. But I'm gonna push this out again. Before we finish up, I'm gonna just throw this out again, share it again for the 30th. If anyone can help us out, please come with us and do this with us. The National Shutdown Day, 30th of July from 12 noon, all around the country. Dublin, Donegal, Cork, Mullingar, whatever. You just get your people together and you shut down the bus stations, you shut down the train stations, nothing gets in, nothing gets out. If we do that for 6 hours, that'll cost this country millions. I remember we did it in B&I years ago. We just blocked the port down there and we were costing them, I think it was 3 million a week or 2 million a day they were losing in lost revenue coming into the country.
Yeah.
And we were there for 2 weeks. So yeah. Fair power, our land, our destiny. Christ is King. God bless every one of you, beautiful patriots in this battle for every soul. Era, God, family, country, Erin Gabra. And hello, Teresa. How are you, Teresa? How are you, Emer? And how are you, everyone who's tuned in tonight? Fair play to you all for tuning in. But I'll do John Malloy's as well. If you can get in there tomorrow, lads, please do. National call to the doll. Get in there tomorrow. But we'll talk about this tomorrow when we're in there, the National Shutdown Day. If we can all do this. It's going very well now. I have to say, people are reaching out to me, but we need more people reaching out to me.
Yeah.
Paul, can you share? What's she saying there to me? Margaret Bourne. Paul, can you share on your page, Paul, so we can be shared, please? I will. I'll put it out on my Facebook, on my Twitter, and I'll put it out everywhere now later on today. Shut it down.
Yeah.
Yes. Another fantastic show. Thanks, Paul and Orla. Good night, everyone, and
Thanks,
God bless
Anna.
everyone. Great show. Emotional as always, Chris Bourne, for the umpteenth time.
Chris, come on.
Someone said on Noel's show earlier that the Romas in Ballymena are in Sligo. The ones from Ballymena are in Sligo. Jesus Christ.
Lovely.
Well, will do, Paul. Thanks, mate. Everyone, Colin, I'm glad you were. 1.1 million illegals on benefit in the UK. Great for the economy. Yeah, Angela Leggett.
Yeah.
Paul and Orla, thank you for another great show.
Thanks,
Thank you,
Angela.
Angela. We'll probably see you then tomorrow or whatever. Orla won't. I'll see you tomorrow for a few minutes. I'll be in there for an hour or so. Chris Bourne, seeing that there's no pallet tonight, up the line, make it roar to high heaven, Paul. I will indeed. Yeah.
Good man, Chris.
Like you said, all onwards and onwards, upward soldiers. Orla, I'm going to stop sharing that there now. And listen, I'll talk to you in a few minutes. Okay, I'll just drop you down. Thank you very much for
Good
another
night.
great night. It's been emotional, Orla. Thank you very much.
Course.
Cheers, course. Go on and talk to you. Fair play to everyone who tuned in. And as we say every night when I'm leaving here, great stream as always. Thank you very much. I'm pressing the like button. Lads, if you can buy a coffee, please do. If you can't, don't. And just, if you can. That's all I'm saying. But as I say every night we're leaving here, the truth is like a lion. You don't have to defend it. You just let it loose and it will defend itself. Good night and God bless. Take care.